at the Harare International Conference Center, where, of course, the 2022 general elections are in full swing. However, breaking news are currently underway. The Zimbabwe Republic Police has arrested more than 50 people for allegedly attempting to disrupt the ongoing voting process across the country. The ZRP national spokesperson, Senior Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati, says that the suspects were found in possession of laptops, cell phones and other ICT gadgets meant to illegally announce the outcome of the general elections. Now let's hear more from the Assistant Commissioner on the update.
Was conducted last night at Holiday Inn Hotel in Harare, at a location in Belgravia, Milton Park, and also at the Grange area, where several communication gadgets were recovered, which include laptops, smartphones, ordinary phones, affectionately called the Kambudzi or feature phones, modems, and in the process, 39 suspects have been arrested by the police. These were coordinating the alleged release of election results by some civic organizations which are linked to the Zimbabwe Election Support Network, the Election Resort Center, and the others. We want to assure the public that investigations are ongoing. We will be releasing a detailed statement in due course. And at the same time, we want to appeal to Zimbabweans to remain calm and also assure Zimbabweans that any form of chaos which is going to be instigated, whether by an individual, civic organizations, or a political party, will be severely dealt with.
Now, let's extend our updates further as we listen in to Yolanda Moyo's update with the Nketa constituency, speaking with the elections officer, collating the results that are currently underway. Let's hear more.
Different command centers here in Bulawayo. Right now we are at Nketa Constituency Command Center, and with me now is Mrs. Lavinia Moyo, who's the Constituency Election Officer for the National Assembly, to give us an update on what is happening in her constituency.
Thank you, Yolanda. We are currently concentrating on the ward election command centers, and that is where the major action is taking place. The collation of results is being done for the various wards. As you might well be aware that we have 3 wards in this constituency, Ward 24, 25 and 26. So that is where collation is currently taking place. And we are finding out that they are almost through, and they will soon be coming in with the results, coming into Nketa High School for the major collation, and that is the collation for the constituency, the Nketa constituency.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be giving you more updates as results took in here at Nketa constituency. As she said, there are 3 wards in Nketa constituency and a total of 36 polling stations, with most of them opening as late as 9 a.m. and closing by 9 p.m. My name is Yolanda Moyo, and like I said, I'll be giving you more updates as it happens here in Bulawayo.
Thank you so much, Yolanda, for that update. We are currently still at the command center here at the Harare International Conference Center. Now we'll be also getting more updates from Lucy Ngusolo, who also is joining me here to be able to share on some of the national coverage that we've been giving during the electoral process. Lucy, over to you.
twalumba farai twalumba ikapata mpuli ya Zimbabwe gatuchiswini gatumutambula gatuinkira ikunembo gatuli empower chipegu chano ZBC News the real African voice gatuinkira ikunembo tichienderera mberi muri ya Zimbabwe tichikungo kugamuchirai tichiziva kuti muri kuramba muinesu apo patiri kukupai zvose zviri kuitika maererano nesarudzo siyalibonga muri ya Zimbabwe swangake gonke okusekuthe kwayenza kala silokhe siliphathela okwamanje ke siqhubekela phambili siliphathela ke okwenzakala ukuthi sike kuphela nyaka yena osebhurungwe central ethela wakhuluma khona lakho lo officer okhayana lokwenzakala constituency yona leyo kuwe khona ngapho.
Two wards that is the rural council, Ward 18 and Ward 21. And then the rest 10 wards that is the local authority, Harare Town Council, Ward 21. And then this is starting Saka still one watching process that's about the 4 wards out of 12 to participate this marshal, but very soon we will be through.
Now let's appreciate some of the coverage that came in from Olin Ndori with regards to the Harare metropolitan province, speaking with Mr. Gweru Musongera, the deputy provincial election officer. Let's hear more.
We continue to give you updates with regards to the vote counting and collation across the Harare metropolitan province. And I'm now joined by the Deputy Provincial Election Officer, Mr. Gweru Musongera, just to give us a rundown of the events that transpired yesterday, the process overnight, and where we are. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, and good morning, Zimbabwe.
And how can you please give us a rundown of how the vote process went about yesterday?
Well, generally, the voting process as usual went on very well, even though, of course, there were some issues here and there in terms of takeoff. There were some delays in terms of takeoff, but the province then took off, and the polling process went on very well, calmly, no incidents reported, but obviously with big numbers being seen in a lot of areas. And and then that process went on up until the closing time. And but what then transpired was that those that had started late due to the delayed receipt of some election materials had, in terms of the Act and in terms of the statutory instrument that was then promulgated,
your updates with regards to the vote process, vote counting and collation across the Harare metropolitan province. Back to you in the studio.
Parijino regai tiende kuchiredzi North constituency uko kune mtori wena ZBC Gay Matambo akaita ye hurukuro na va Amon Nokodi atimbonzwa hurukuro ya vakaita na Gay Matambo.
Thank you very much. This is Chirezi North. This is Chirezi North constituency command center, where we have 7 wards. Of the 7, so far 4 wards we have submitted in their information to say how many have voted, and also returning the materials that were used for voting.
Okay, maybe you can tell what is expected to be happening as the day progresses.
As the day progresses, we're expecting to have our ward election officers submit their states or their statistics of what transpired in the various wards that were voted, and then bring the statistics for onward transmission.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Now let's get our next update from Mhlomuli Ncube, speaking with the district elections officer in Lupane, Tebeleland North Province.
Lingabe livuka njani sisendaweni yaselupane lapho esixoxisana khona lo district elections officer endaweni le ukuthi asitshele ukuthi ukukhulu okumelelweyo esikukhangeleleyo sesingaphi sesikuzinga liphi ngendaba zokhetho lethu.
Abakafiki abantu abangabe sebeqedile abelupane local board yibo abangabe sebesesigabeni sokuba se-constituency phose wonke amawadi angu-4. Then la amawadi aphandle akathatha kakhulu ikusile rural district council. At 17 kube seqedile ku-ward level ukuthi kathesi bangaba ngabantu asebe ku-constituency. Ku-constituency ngake ngitsho ukuthi ibanga lakhona selinganani ngoba i-constituency ibunjwa ngamawadi
It is post-election day for Umguza constituency, which was one of the constituencies that we were covering yesterday. Right now we are at the constituency command center here at Windsor, and right now I'm joined by the district elections officer for Umguza constituency, Mr. Mbongeni Mandela, to just give us an insight of how the process went yesterday. Maybe good morning, Mr. Mandela. We understand that we are post the election day. Maybe an overall assessment of how the process went yesterday.
Well, we opened all our polling stations at 7 as provided by the law, and our stations are 114 all across the constituency, and all our stations, everything went well. People were coming to exercise their right, and the stations closed at 7, all of them. We didn't have any challenges in opening and closing. Everything went well.
Right now, where are we right now in terms of collection of results?
After the close of poll yesterday at 7 p.m., all polling stations started counting the votes. Then after that, they went on to National Assembly, then the local authority. Then then after collecting, after counting the votes, then they took the results for the methods to the ward centers. Each polling station, each ward had, the ward centers, all the wards had a collection center to collect all results from the stations in the ward. So all of the polling stations took their results to these ward centers. So the ward centers from midnight last night up to now.
For all updates now, to Tafara gives us the rundown on Mkoba North constituency.
It's still good morning to you, Zimbabwe. I'm now here at Mkoba North Constituency Command Center, where I'm joined by the constituency elections officer, Mrs. Angeline Zahile. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Ma'am, just to get into the business of the day, can you just give us a briefing of how the elections took place here in Mkoba North constituency yesterday?
The elections generally had cleared the people that had came to vote, except for one that delayed opening in the morning by 12 minutes because our agents were still clearing some election campaign material that was around the polling station. Otherwise, everything started on time and ended on time peacefully.
And with regards to the issues to do with the coming in of results, where are we now?
So far this morning we have received presidential results from 3 wards, and we're still awaiting results from 3 other wards. As for other elections, the National Assembly and Local Assembly, at this present moment we have not yet received any results.
That was Mrs. Zahile, who is the constituency elections officer for.
Still with the Tafara Chukumira, he also gave us the updates earlier on the situation on the ground in Mkoba South constituency. Let's hear more.
Zimbabwe, and we are here at Mkoba South Constituency Command Center, where I'm joined by Mr. Martin Mkwaji, who is the Constituency Elections Officer. How are you, Mr. Mkwaji, this morning? I understand you had a busy day yesterday up through the night.
I'm so fine and so good, so busy.
Yes, you can say that again. Right, can you tell us how the elections proceeded, particularly yesterday in Mkoba South, right through the night?
In Mkoba South constituency, everything went on very well, peaceful, no reports of violence, and everything was just in order.
And then in terms of the times that you finished voting process across the whole constituency?
7 p.m. We opened 7 and ended 7 p.m.
Can you tell us the current state of results that are coming through?
Now we've just received from 4 a.m. We have received the presidential results, which we are now looking at processing because the way that is done now, the presidential results should be looked at first, and later on the local authority, National Assembly. And we are still waiting for 2. They are working on, they are coming, they are on their way.
This command center, and it's back to the studio.
Thank you so much to Tafara for that update there in Mkoba South constituency. Now, of course, with the culmination of the general elections, polling process drawing gradually to an end, the extensive 12-hour moratorium that had been put out by the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission to be able to allow the electorate to ensure that they do adhere to their right in casting their vote at the various polling stations in and around the country, that still will be having the voter process underway. Collation, of course, are taking place at various electoral offices at various polling stations, and of course, the results are only announced by the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission on the culmination of those results. The 5-day conference of the all the presidential results still within order. We do look forward to the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission to be able to give us more updates as we progress with regards to the polling currently taking place today. We're now going to cross over to Lucy Ngu's deck to be able to give us some more appreciations of the command center right here at the Harare International Conference Center.
Yikho-ke muli yeZimbabwe ekade siliphathele khona ngalesi-ke isikhathi njengoba sivele silithembisile ukuthi siyabe siliphathela-ke lokho okuyabe kuphuma endaweni-ke ezitshiyetshiyeneyo ndizvo zvatangataka kubatirayi apa nedzino nguva tichiri kumirira kakuti vezimbabwe electoral commission vachazongobatana nesu mukufamba kwenguva tichikupakurirai zvinenge zvichiitika igwa lino mhuri yeZimbabwe twamulomba ikapati ikujatana aswevo amutedi tumubwedezke kumastudios esu Pockets Hill.
2023, Zimbabwe decides.